I remember the world before the war, peaceful, proud, full of promise. Then in June 1914, a gunshot in Sarajevo shattered that peace. Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary was assassinated by a Serbian nationalist. It seemed like a distant event at first, but soon everything unraveled. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia. Russia backed Serbia. Germany sided with Austria. France supported Russia. Then Germany invaded Belgium to reach France, and Britain stepped in to defend Belgian neutrality. Within weeks, Europe was engulfed in war. Alliances became battle lines and nations sent millions to fight. Everyone said it would be quick. Home by Christmas, they said. But no one was ready for what followed. By late 1914, the Western Front turned into a frozen line of trenches, stretching from the North Sea to the Swiss border. Soldiers lived knee-deep in mud, surrounded by rats' disease, and the constant thunder of artillery. They called it trench warfare, but it felt more like slow death. On the Eastern Front, the scale was just as brutal, Russia clashing with Germany and Austria across vast, icy fields. The Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers, turning the conflict into a global war. Fighting spread to Africa, the Middle East, and the seas. Technology changed everything. Machine guns, barbed wire, tanks, airplanes. Submarines, all designed not to outmaneuver, but to destroy. Gas was among the most feared. Chlorine, phosgene, mustard gas, silent killers that floated on the wind. Soldiers died in agony or were left blinded, scarred for life. Even the horses wore masks. Nothing was sacred anymore. By 1917, the toll was unbearable. Russia, exhausted and starving, erupted into revolution and left the war. That same year, after repeated attacks on its ships, the United States entered the conflict on the side of the Allies. Their fresh troops and resources helped shift the balance. Germany launched one final, desperate offensive in 1918, but it failed. The Allies pushed back. And on November 11th at 11 a.m., the guns fell silent, armistice. The war had lasted 4 years. Over 70 million men had served. More than 9 million soldiers were dead, 21 million wounded. Civilian deaths, disease, and famine pushed the total even higher. Entire towns had been wiped out. The Austro-Hungarian, German, Russian, and Ottoman empires collapsed. The world had changed forever. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles ended the war on paper. Germany was blamed, punished, humiliated. Many hoped peace would hold. Others saw seeds of future conflict in the harsh terms. Those years left scars not just on land, but in the human spirit. A generation was lost. And though the war ended, the grief, the lessons, the consequences, they echo still. This was the Great War, the war that shaped the modern world. And we must remember it, not just the battles, but the cost.